Echoes of Tomorrow, Episode 16, Interface of the Infinite. Previously, Dr. Kian Ross and his team unlocked part of the Genesis circuit, discovering that ancient truths were not only spiritual, but wired into the very structure of time and matter. In a sealed chamber beneath the ruins, the Genesis interface flickered to life. Glowing symbols pulsed in perfect rhythm with Kian's biometric scan. "It's syncing with me," he whispered. Previously, Dr. Kian Ross and his team unlocked part of the Genesis circuit, discovering that ancient truths were not only spiritual, but wired into the very structure of time and matter. In a sealed chamber beneath the ruins, the Genesis interface flickered to life. Glowing symbols pulsed in perfect rhythm with Kian's biometric scan. "It's syncing with me," he whispered. The console, shaped like no known tech, began to speak not with sound, but with living light. Patterns spiraled outward, wrapping the room in knowledge. Suddenly, a burst of energy surged from the circuit into Kian's neural device. "Are you seeing this?" Zara gasped. "It's rewriting his understanding directly into memory." Scripture-like codes flowed into the system. Not religious text, but formulas vibrating with purpose, echoing creation itself. But then, a tremor. The ground shook. Static burst into their comms. "The interface isn't stable," shouted Eli. "Something or someone he's trying to interrupt." A dark shadow appeared on the periphery of the interface, an opposing force that mirrored the word but twisted. "A counter-algorithm," Kian muttered. "It's rewriting truth into deception." They had two options: shut it down and lose the connection, or hold on and risk exposure. "We hold the line," Kian said. Truth was never meant to be hidden. And so, the interface surged again brighter, stronger, revealing a name encoded in the divine sequence: Emmanuel. The system froze. Lights dimmed. But on the main screen, 3 words appeared. "The word lives." Next time, they'll face the fallout, and the world will begin to notice. Dimly lit underground chamber with ancient glowing tech Genesis circuit pulsing. Kian placed his hand on interface. Light surrounds him, floating codes wrapping around his head like neural threads of scripture. Zara, observing screens flashing unfamiliar symbols. Eli at a control panel as seismic tremor hit static and interference. Dark, cloud-like entity approaching the glowing Genesis interface. Split view, light and darkness battling within the code. Flash of the word, Emmanuel. On the interface, bright and divine, the word lives. In this thrilling chapter, Dr. Kian Ross becomes the first human to interface with the divine algorithm, unlocking truths encoded into the fabric of the universe. But where light speaks, darkness also responds. A counterforce rises. Now, they must hold the line. New episode every week, Hada. Subscribe for more revelations, like, share, and comment.